Hey guys, Ariel over here at Nyth. Today I'm taking you along for a little project that I'm working on. I am doing a redo of my coat rack here. Now I've had the same rack under all of my coats. In the winter there's quite a few of these. If you watch my winter clothing video, you know what I use for staying warm in the winter. But anyway, I've got a lot of them. It's a nice handy place. I like keeping them here. Even though it might be nice to have a closed coat closet, it is nice if you got some snow on clothes when you hang it up to dry. My wood stove's right there. You can probably hear it crackling in the background. Everything, you know, ventilates well and dries. But because I've got a lot of stuff like this wool shirts, wool pants, so on, I do have a good bit of weight on that rack. And I've got lots of layers because I live somewhere very cold. And then, so I've got this cool little rack you can probably see that I like the design of. It's got a lot of hooks. You know, it's kind of accordion, so you can make it varying sizes. So when I moved in here, I thought, well, that'll be perfect. And it's worked for 3.5 years, obviously, but over time, and this was a cheaply made one, you could probably get a better quality one. A few of the little knobs here have come off, and some others are pretty loose. And because the other main thing actually that I haven't liked about it is that all of these, you know, hooks are perfectly straight, which if you're hanging something straight down on it works just fine, but if something angles out at all, it's a problem. And when you've got puffy things, big things like this, and you hook them, you know, the angle's just kind of pulling out, and then if I put another coat on top of that, it's even worse, and stuff tends to just pop off of there. Now, as I said, it's been working and it's fine, but it is wearing out, and some of the parts are breaking, and it was just really inexpensive to start with. So I wanted to do something else, and I saw this little thing, which is really cool. It was fairly highly rated on Amazon, and one of you awesome subscribers actually bought it off my wish list, which is really cool. Now, when I got here, I realized it didn't work exactly like I thought it did. I actually thought that every single one of these different, you know, sticks could flip out to be as many hooks as you wanted. I was wrong. There's actually only 5 hooks across here. The rest of these are attached and don't flip in and out. But you can flip, you know, the hooks out of the way as you want. And they seem fairly sturdy. People, you know, rated it as being pretty sturdy, and because of the, if I turn it that way, because of the angle where it's not straight out like my first one, I think I can put more stuff on it that's gonna, you know, be puffy out from it without things just popping off the hook. So I'm gonna figure out how I want to put this up here, and I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to go smack in the middle and then pile everything on the, you know, 5 hooks, or if I want to stagger it and put like one up here and then actually get a second one and put it down here so I could hang things on a few different hooks. And I'm not entirely sure which I want to do yet. But first step is got to take my old one down, move my bear spray off, that stays right inside the door there, and I've got a little drill here that is actually my neighbor's. I do some stuff for him and he loans me tools when I need them. If you guys want to be the kind of person that gets tools loaned to you, just a little tip, make sure you take good care of things, replace anything that you break or damage in any way, and put things back where you got them. If you've got, we've got a good deal, I do stuff for him and I'm just allowed to go in and shop and get stuff, but I know I wouldn't be accorded that privilege if I didn't put things back exactly where he had them. So that's handy for me, just a tip to think about. So I'm going to take this off, and then I got to figure out where I want to put my new one. Now, when I very first put this up, you can see this end is detached. I've actually taken that hook off because it was far enough this way that it banged into the back of the door as it swung. So having that one off made the rest of it work. But the rest of this still works, and this is why I liked it initially, because you can make it, you know, any length to fit the space you have. So I'll probably keep that, even though it's gotten a little bit unsteady, and maybe use it for something else in some other spot where I have less weight that I want to hang on in the future. So I'm not going to toss that. I'm going to keep it. Now I've got to decide location for this. So again, if I put it up here, like I want to put 2 of them up, let's see how the door works. No, that's about all the farther I open the door anyway, because I have boots and stuff down here. And if I needed it open further, I can close these if I'm trying to get it back flush to get some large object in and out. So if I was going to do 2, I think I might put them like there and here, just so I don't have quite so much weight on one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Put this one up, see how I like it, and then maybe put a second one on my wish list. I do have a real tape measure, but they sent with the shelf this little paper one, so I thought I'd use that just because they sent it along. Now to hang this on the back, there's just 2 screws that, see, this is actually right side up, where the screw is going to slip into that hole and then slide up to lock it, so you can, lift the shelf up and off again if you need to. There we go. I could have gone and got a ladder from my neighbor if I needed it, but chairs are pretty handy for most things in my house that I can't otherwise reach. That seems sturdy. Let's see what happens if I put heavy stuff on it. Like when I've got various layers all on the same hook there. I don't feel any shakiness or give to that. I do like scarves to keep my neck warm, so I've got a bunch of them. That's kind of what I was thinking. I might want an extra one here, just mostly to hang scarves and such on. And spread out this weight a little bit, but let's see how this works out. I'm definitely liking the angle of those hooks. That is doing exactly what I wanted as far as being able to stack stuff on there that's puffy and heavy and not having it fall off. Some more scarves. I wouldn't have to have so many, but I like wearing them all the time, and so having a few different colors is just fun. There you go. That's up, that works. That is a little bit crowded, forcing everything to be a little bit close to the door to open fully. So I think I am going to want to go with the, second one here, just so I can spread the volume out a little bit. But I think that that set of hooks is going to do exactly what I want. So thank you to Tom, who is one of the part of the Fine Nyth flock, who sent me this, among other things. I think that's going to work really well, and I'm not going to have the tendency for things to pop off of there. So that's exciting. See if we can get another one put up in a little bit and just, even out that sheer, thickness of stuff, so everything has a little bit more room, but I really like that hanger. Of course, I'll have to see how it holds up, but at first glance, I think that is going to be a very good solution and an improvement over this guy that I've had up there for many years at this point. So, thank you guys. Just a nice hanger idea for a small space, especially because the hooks all collapse flat out of the way. Even though they didn't work exactly the way I thought they were going to, I think I'm still going to be really happy with it. I got no affiliation with whoever makes that hanger system. It just seemed like one that would work very efficiently for my little space. Thanks for watching, folks. If you're interested in more info on my off-grid tiny house life, check out some of my other videos here. And if you like what you're seeing, click the little picture of my house to subscribe and then hit the little bell so YouTube actually notifies you every time there's a new video available. See y'all next time.